Your daily dose of English fluency.
Hey, it's so good to see you. Well, hear you again. Welcome back to our cozy corner at the Mr. English Master podcast. I've been waiting all week to start this conversation, and I am just so glad you're here to be part of it. I am Sarah, and sitting right here with me, looking at his phone and then looking at me, is my good friend Alex. Put it down for a second, Alex.
Oh, you caught me, Sarah. I was just checking, well, I don't even know what I was checking. Just scrolling, I guess. I am doing great, though. How are you today?
I am doing well. But that little moment right there, you looking at your phone without even knowing why, that is exactly what we are talking about today.
Oh, so I am the perfect example for today's topic. I'm not sure if I should be proud of that.
Don't worry, we are all examples of this. Listeners, before we start our deep chat, I want to ask you a question. It is a bit of a strange one. Imagine your phone's screen time, that number that tells you how many hours you spent on your phone today. Imagine that was actually your life score.
My life score?
Yes, if 10 hours of scrolling meant your life was only 10% yours today and 90% belonged to the phone, what would your score be? Would you be winning your day, or would the phone be winning?
Wow, Sarah, that is a very powerful way to think about it. If my screen time was my life score, I think I would be losing today. I checked my phone this morning before I even said hello to my coffee.
And that is the scrolling fever. That feeling like we have to check, we have to scroll, even when we don't really want to. Today, we want to talk about how our phones are quietly taking away our time, and more importantly, our attention.
Yeah, because time is one thing, but attention is where our life actually happens. If I'm with you, but my mind is on a video of a cat dancing on my screen, am I really here?
Exactly. You are like a ghost, and I think many of us feel like ghosts in our own lives lately. We are physically in the room, but our souls are traveling through 1,000 different photos and videos.
It feels so incessant.
Incessant. That is a great word for our master family, Alex. Let's stop and explain it. Incessant means something that never stops. It just keeps going and going in an annoying way. For example, the incessant noise of the traffic made it hard for me to sleep.
Right, and the phone is incessant. The notifications, the new posts, it never ends. It's a 24-hour party that we never asked to join, but we can't leave.
Exactly. And why is it so hard to leave? Why do we feel this compulsive need to scroll?
Compulsive. Let's look at that one too. Compulsive is when you do something because you feel like you have to, even if you don't want to. It's like an itch you have to scratch. For example, some people have a compulsive habit of checking the door lock 5 times before they leave.
And we have a compulsive habit of refreshing our apps. We pull the screen down, we wait for the little circle to spin, and we hope for something new. It's like a slot machine in a casino. Most of the time we get nothing, but sometimes we see a funny video or a nice comment, and our brain gets a little hit of happiness.
Yeah, that's the trap. We're looking for that tiny bit of gratification.
Gratification, another powerful B2 word. Gratification means a feeling of pleasure or satisfaction. Usually we talk about instant gratification, which means wanting to feel happy right now without waiting. For example, eating a chocolate bar gives you instant gratification, but it doesn't help your health in the long run.
Exactly. Scrolling is the ultimate instant gratification. I don't have to read a whole book to feel something. I can just watch a 5-second video. But Sarah, I've noticed something. After an hour of scrolling, I don't feel happy. I feel tired and a little sad.
I know that feeling. It's because our attention is being fragmented.
Fragmented. That sounds like something breaking into pieces.
Yes, fragmented means broken into small, separate parts. When we scroll, we look at a sad news story, then a funny meme, then a beautiful travel photo, then a cooking video, all in 1 minute. Our brain doesn't know how to feel. It's like trying to listen to 10 different songs at the same time.
Wow, no wonder I feel exhausted. My brain is jumping from emotion to emotion. It's not a solid experience, it's a fragmented one. For example, my sleep is often fragmented because I keep waking up to check my phone.
Exactly. And this fragmented attention is very detrimental to our lives.
Detrimental. Let's explain that to our listeners. Detrimental is just a more professional way to say harmful or damaging. For example, smoking is detrimental to your lungs.
Right. And incessant scrolling is detrimental to our ability to think deeply. We are losing our cognitive strength.
Cognitive. That's a big one. Cognitive refers to the mental processes of the brain, like thinking, learning, and remembering. For example, doing puzzles can help keep your cognitive skills sharp as you get older.
And when we only read short sentences and watch short videos, our cognitive muscles get weak. We can't focus on a long conversation or a difficult English book because our brain is always waiting for the next scroll.
It's like we're training our brains to have the attention span of a goldfish. Haha, actually, I think goldfish might have better focus than us now.
You might be right, Alex. But let's look at the emotional side. When we scroll, we are often looking at other people's lives. We see their perfect vacations, their perfect skin, their perfect success.
Yeah, and we compare our behind the scenes with their highlight reel.
Oh, I love that phrase, their highlight reel, the best parts of their life. We forget that they also have bad days, messy houses, and boring moments. We feel like everyone else is winning, and we are just sitting on a couch in our pajamas.
And that creates a lot of subconscious stress.
Subconscious. Let's stop there. Subconscious refers to the part of your mind that you are not fully aware of, but it still influences your feelings and actions. For example, you might have a subconscious fear of dogs because one barked at you when you were a baby.
Right, so while I am scrolling, I might not think I am stressed, but my subconscious mind is recording all these perfect lives and making me feel like I am not good enough.
Exactly. It's a quiet poison. And the worst part is, we use the phone to escape our stress, but the phone actually creates more stress. It's a loop that never ends.
So, Sarah, how do we break the fever? How do we take our life score back?
I think it starts with mindfulness.
Mindfulness. We hear this word everywhere lately.
We do, but for a good reason. Mindfulness means the quality of being fully present and aware of where you are and what you are doing without being distracted. For example, practicing mindfulness can help you enjoy your food more because you are actually tasting every bite.
So, mindfulness is the opposite of scrolling. When I scroll, I am nowhere. When I am mindful, I am right here.
Exactly. It's about being intentional with your phone.
Intentional. We talked about this before, doing things on purpose.
Instead of picking up your phone because you are bored, ask yourself, why am I opening this app? What do I want to find? If you don't have an answer, put it back down.
That is hard, Sarah. My hand just goes to the phone like it has its own brain.
I know, it takes practice. It's like training a puppy. You have to tell your hand, no, stay. Another tip is to create phone-free zones, like the dinner table or your bed.
Oh, the bed is the hardest one. That one last scroll before sleep often turns into 1 hour.
And that light from the phone tells your brain it is daytime. It ruins your sleep. Try leaving your phone in another room. Use a real alarm clock.
A real alarm clock? Those still exist?
Yes, they don't have apps, they don't have notifications, they just beep. It's wonderful.
I like that. A simple life. You know, Sarah, I've noticed that when I don't have my phone, the world looks different, more colorful. I notice the color of the leaves, I hear the sound of the wind, I feel more alive.
That is because you are finally home in your own life. You aren't traveling through the internet. You are right here in 2026 in this beautiful moment.
Home in my own life. That is a beautiful way to say it. Listeners, we want you to feel that too. We don't want you to be a 10% life score person. We want you to be 100%.
Yes. And remember, the phone is a tool. It is a great tool for learning English. You are using it right now to listen to us. That is a winning score. But don't let the tool use you.
Exactly. Be the master of the tool. Sarah, this has been a really deep chat. I feel like I need to go and put my phone in a drawer for an hour after this.
I think that's a great idea. I'll do the same. But before we go, let's do our word tour. We had some very important B2 words today.
I'm ready. Let's recap.
Okay, first one was incessant, something that never stops and is often annoying, like the incessant scrolling of our phones.
Then we had compulsive, doing something because you feel like you have to, even if you don't really want to.
Next was gratification, that feeling of pleasure or satisfaction, especially instant gratification from the phone.
Then fragmented, broken into small, separate pieces, like our fragmented attention when we scroll too much.
And detrimental, a professional word for harmful. Scrolling can be detrimental to our mental health.
We also used cognitive, related to the brain's thinking and learning processes.
Then subconscious, the part of your mind you aren't fully aware of, but it affects your feelings.
And finally, mindfulness, being fully present and aware of the moment.
What a master list, Alex. If our listeners can use these words, they are definitely improving their cognitive strength.
Definitely. You know, Sarah, I have one last thought. If someone is listening and they feel guilty about their screen time, what should they do?
Oh, don't feel guilty. Guilt is just more stress. Instead, be curious. Tomorrow morning, try to wait just 10 minutes before you touch your phone. See how it feels. That's a fresh start.
10 minutes. I can do that. I'll try it tomorrow morning. I'll look at the birds instead.
I'll do it too. Warmly, Master Family, thank you for giving us your attention today. We know how valuable it is, especially in this world of scrolling fever.
Yes, thank you for choosing us. It means a lot.
Before we say goodbye, we have a little challenge for you. Go to the comments and write one sentence. Tell us, what would your life score be today? And what is one thing you will do to take your attention back?
Use the word intentional or mindfulness if you want to practice.
For example, I want to be more intentional. I will put my phone away during dinner.
We love reading what you write. It makes us feel connected to you in an authentic way.
It really does. Take care of your time, take care of your focus, and most importantly, take care of your hearts.
We will see you in the next episode of Mr. English Master.
Stay present, stay brave. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.